Paxton asks Mr. Kless, it is our understanding that you are against publicly funded primary elections. General elections are funded by the state and county taxpayers. Do you feel that this is an inappropriate use of taxpayer dollars for general elections in which you participate? If you believe that spending money on public elections is bad, why are you running?
Well, I don't think. I think it is an appropriate use of taxpayer dollars for general elections, because that's the function of one of the functions of government. I do think that embedded in the question is a really good question back to them, which is, why do your parties take your tax money in order to run a primary system? We libertarians do not take your tax money to decide who is sitting here before you and who is your nominee. We have a convention system that we pay for and works its way up all the way through the state. So you're never going to find a libertarian taking your tax money to settle what really is an internal political dispute in a political party, because we think it's wrong. So that's why we don't have primaries. So if you walk in asking for the libertarian ballot on primary day, you ain't going to get it.
Mr. Turner, do you have a comment?
I mean, we implemented a primary system so you didn't have closed-door conventions selecting people that the public didn't want. I mean, I know the Republicans in this room just experienced a national convention in which the grassroots were squelched. And that's what you had before you had a primary system. So I support primaries and being funded by the state.
Mr. Paxton?
And I also support it because I agree. I think it gives you the opportunity to have a say in what's going on. There are certainly places for Democratic conventions and Republican conventions and Libertarian conventions. You know, I've attended those. I've attended the Republican convention since '94. But I like the opportunity to have the people make a decision about me, because I know how things are done often in conventions, and it ends up being sometimes very different than what you would expect. And so this gives you the opportunity to be a part of making that decision, and I think this is so fundamentally important to the way we govern ourselves that it's critical that we pay for it.
Thank you. Gentlemen, question 9 is Jack.